to our special coverage. The Indus Business Academy is all set to host the much anticipated MarkCon conference from January 4th to January 6th, 2024. This year's theme, the Sustainable Marketing, a conscious consumerism and public policy perspective, promises to bring together various dignitaries, industry experts, international research scholars and students to delve into the critical aspects of sustainable marketing. With a diverse range of subtopics including mobile marketing, green marketing, social media and many more, the conference aims to explore the intersection of marketing and sustainability in today's dynamic business landscape. So let's take a closer look at this groundbreaking event.
Good evening, this is Nagendra Hegde from Indus Business Academy, Bangalore. Here am I to talk about sustainability at institutions. We all know the responsibility of the institutions. They've got a great responsibility in the society to upbring the students, the youngsters, who are going to be the major part of the population by 2030 to 40 in India. So when we talk about sustainability, we talk about accountability of the institutions, we talk about accountability of an individual or organizations, but largely from monetary point of view. We seldom talk about the accountability of these organizations or institutions from non-monetary angle. So what is that non-monetary responsibility towards the ecosystem, which greatly defines the sustainability? It's all about being sensitive to society. It's all about being sensitive to ecosystem, so which we are part of. How we are very much sensitive, how we are ethically bound, how we hold integral values, the integrity, which are very much define the personality of an individual, personality of an organization or an institution. So institution has to inculcate those values among the youngsters. So how I can pick that civic sense, how I can pick that common sense, of staying together, so binding together without, causing disturbance to the society or ecosystem for that matter. So we need to build that ecosystem, we need to build that value in the ecosystem. That itself talks about accountability, that itself talks about the greater part of sustainability. Thank you so much for watching.
Today we are talking about a lot of dimensions of sustainability, sustainable enterprises and all that. There are a lot of work that has been done in this area, and people like Professor Stuart Hart, he has done a lot of work in this area. We find that how do companies factor sustainability in their marketing and business practices? Initially, companies try to respond to criticism. For instance, let us say a business does some operation which is negatively impacting the environment. They try to respond to the criticism and try to mitigate that negative impact. Then certain other companies went a little further and they started adopting clean technologies by incorporating technologies that can have a lesser negative impact on the environment. Still other companies, they went further. They even, it is not even just, adopting clean technologies. They said that entire business process have to be much more sustainable.
Hi Shailini. What do you think about what comes to your mind when you hear about the MarkCon conference at IBA, and what do you think about the sustainable marketing concept?
Okay, so when I think of MarkCon, I can picture like a group of marketing enthusiasts coming together for the purpose of sustainability. So as in we know that sustainability is something that is very important in today's era, because it's the way how we should lead our life, and it's a very great initiative that MarkCon 2024 has taken sustainability as its major notion, keeping people and planet in mind.
That's awesome. How do you think IBA aligns the conference or the theme that is aligned with IBA in practice?
Okay, so in this Business Academy here in IBA, we embrace sustainability and ethical business practices. So giving this platform, we are very grateful that IBA, being one of the colleges which has always kept sustainability as one of its major goal in mind, this conferences aligns perfectly with the notion and the parameters on which IBA goes forward.
Nice. Thank you for your insights.
Thank you.
About the subtopics of MarkCon, which one excites you the most?
Honestly speaking, for me, the most exciting two topics are responsible marketing and climate change. Actually, I am closely related to these two topics, mostly because as we gonna be like future leaders of some like business leaders in our near future. Like we're gonna be placed and we're gonna be going to some of the companies. So we gonna have these marketing things, right? So we should be very much responsible as it is closely related to sustainability. Also, you know what, climate change is nowadays is a global issue. Everybody is talking about climate change,
Right.
and we are also experiencing so many changes in our lives as well. So all the business leaders, every companies, every corporates needs to be a little responsible in their marketing strategies, in their, you know, every kind of strategies, so that they can be a little sustainable towards the climate, because we owe to the nature, you know, nature, like we are a part of this nature. So these two topics really excites me, because I want to explore these two topics, how they both are aligning, and I want to learn a lot.
That's wonderful. Like as you mentioned, as future business or marketing professionals, how do you think you would align the sustainable marketing or incorporate the CSR or green marketing into the corporate world?
Okay, so as you have talked about CSR, so what we know about CSR is it's a share of profit of any company that they get, like give back to the society. It's a social responsibility. Again, it is aligning with the responsible marketing. If a person is doing responsibly the marketing section and everything, the person will be knowing how sustainably he or she can actually incorporate CSR into it as well. In IB, as I am a part of Hope Committee as well, we actually take a lot of initiative in which we do not use, you know, the consumerables which are not a part of like sustainability at the end of the day. We try to do a lot of things which we can give back to the society. For example, if we do Dan Utsav or something like that, so we try to use more of a like the steel utensils and all, rather than using paper utensils which will not be biodegradable at the end of the day. If we are using things for our decorations and all, we keep it in a mind that they shouldn't be like used more and more, like paper shouldn't be used in that way. So in that way, I feel that IBA is also initiating more and more initiatives towards positive sustainability, and as well as linking it to CSR. And maybe these are the works which I would carry forward in my organization in the near future at the end of the day.
That's right.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sriya.
Thank